First, a small plane crashed into a neighborhood on Long Island. The NTSB confirmed at least one person was killed. Eyewitness News reporter Lucy Yang is at the scene in Lindenhurst. Lucy.
Well, Joe and Sandra, we're on Wellwood Avenue by 5th Street here in Lindenhurst, Long Island, where a small plane landed on someone's yard this afternoon, just about a block from where we are standing. Suffolk County Police issued a news conference just a few minutes ago. You can see this area remains closed behind me. 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon, the sky's filled with flames and black smoke here on North Wellwood Avenue by 5th Street after a small single-engine plane crashed into a residential area. The NTSB reports it was a Piper PA-28. Officials believe the plane was approaching Republic Airport in Farmingdale, which is very close to here, when the plane fell woefully short of the runway and landed instead in Lindenhurst. We're told one person died, 2 others seriously injured in the crash. Chief of Detectives from Suffolk County Police, John Rowan, told us that the pilot noticed smoke in the cockpit. They were out sightseeing today. They were making their final approach when he noticed the smoke. He issued a mayday call, and that, we believe, was the final communication with the tower. We spoke with neighbor Chris Baldessano, who took video of his block and says the crash happened way too close to his home across the street.
And I ran to the front of my house and I saw a fireball and a plume of smoke. I immediately ran outside, ran across the street with my neighbor, and made sure everybody in the 3 houses that are down the end of our block were out of the houses.
Chris believes the plane clipped the tree line that borders the train tracks right before crashing. The NTSB is now investigating, trying to determine why the pilot did not make it to the airport, which is so close to here. Again, according to Suffolk County Police Department, this happened at 3 o'clock this afternoon. There were 3 on board. They do not know which of those 3 is the one who succumbed to the injuries, but they believe they were out sightseeing today on what was a beautiful Sunday, making their final approach when the pilot noticed smoke in the cockpit and issued his mayday call. We'll have more on this coming up tonight at 11. For now, we're live in Lindenhurst, Long Island. I'm Lucy Yang for Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Lucy, thank you very much. We are also following breaking news in the Bronx. A massive fire destroyed a supermarket and laundromat on the Grand Concourse. You could see that smoke from miles away. And tonight, we're learning that the cause of the fire is something we have been reporting on recently far too often: lithium-ion batteries used for e-bikes and scooters. Eyewitness News reporter Sonia Rincon is at that scene in Fordham Heights. Sonia?
Sandra and Joe, the FDNY is still attacking what is left of this fire, and I want you to take a look behind me. You can see just how thoroughly gutted the Concourse Food Plaza supermarket was, as well as the laundromat next door. There is no mystery about what caused this incredible damage or just how much worse it could have been if people hadn't gotten out. The FDNY released some video this afternoon that captured the moment that lithium-ion battery burst into the flames that would spread here all afternoon. The mayor describes that video as chilling and is crediting the massive response here with saving lives.
This entire building behind me is completely destroyed. The roof is caved in. There is nothing left. And it is all because of this one single bike.
A single e-bike. The charred remains of it being kept as evidence, but the video is evidence of how batteries can explode with no warning into what the commissioner describes as a high volume of fire.
There's something called thermal runaway that happens with lithium-ion batteries. There are many small cells in the one large battery, and once it's on fire, it's incredibly difficult to extinguish, and each cell can then catch fire,
making it extremely dangerous to anyone or anything nearby. And putting out a fire from a lithium-ion battery also requires a tremendous amount of water to smother the flames and heat in every cell. The bike and battery were in a back room in the supermarket, and even though firefighters were here within 4 minutes of the call, the quick spread pushed the response to 5 alarms, requiring about 200 firefighters, 5 of whom are getting medical treatment, along with a member of FDNY EMS and a Con Ed worker. The mayor and fire commissioner are urging anyone with a lithium-ion battery-powered e-bike or scooter to use the correct batteries and chargers and be careful where they store them.
You must use the legal batteries, and also these devices should not be placed inside your home.
The mayor noting that we've seen it again and again. Unimaginable damage. And here, still a lot of work left for firefighters.
We will be here through the night just to make sure that the fire doesn't take off again and start spreading.
And as night falls here on the Grand Concourse, that work continues. Lithium-ion battery fires have done a lot of damage in the city in the last few months. The FDNY says these batteries have been linked to at least 30 fires, causing at least 2 deaths, plus injuries to at least 40 people. And those numbers do not include the 7 people who are recovering from non-life-threatening injuries from this fire. And even though we know what caused it, the investigation will still have to answer some questions like whose e-bike it was, did it have the proper charger and battery, and who authorized its storage in that space inside the supermarket.